That was Breathe by The Prodigy. This is Deep Wax on Dablock Radio. Sorry about that. We got the world famous Tony Williams with us right now in the studio.
Sitting right next to the Mac Dabber.
You guys having a good Friday? I know I am. You ready for the weekend? What's going on tomorrow, man? The Harvest House.
Rocking out. Totally rocking out. And I don't know what people expected, but it's going to be the world famous Tony Williams and his 8-piece band Terminal D rocking out.
You see, here's the thing about 8-piece bands. I love them. I'm very classical when I go with. I was raised on classical music, on jazz. I was raised listening to brass sections, to string sections. So,
really?
Yeah, I really dig that, and you're in the right town for that. We got a huge musical community. Like, we got UNT,
right,
one of the best music schools in the United States. And it's jazz courses are famous, world famous, legendary.
Of course.
And yeah, you are at the right town for that. Well, Harvest House is the right place.
Now, I don't know if you know this, but do you understand or do you realize that I'm local?
Yes,
I am local. Man, I've been it's been kind of a trip for the last 20 years. I've been an artist that lived in DFW, but I haven't been a DFW artist. But of course, I'm familiar with North Texas, with the music program over there. Yeah, man, it's exciting. I love being in music towns.
Yeah.
It's cool being around people that really appreciate and respect the music.
Denton really is a music town, and yeah, you're in the right place. And you're from Fort Worth.
I'm from Oklahoma City.
Oh, from Oklahoma City, but you're in Fort Worth right now.
But that's my home. I've made it my home for 25 years.
Mm. Yeah, Oklahoma City actually they have a big community of music community there. And
I don't know
Oklahoma
how big
City.
it is, but it's got to be the funkiest.
I got some friends up there, and they're saying it's getting bigger. It's getting more popping up there in Oklahoma City, and I hope it does, man. We need more music towns.
We do.
In every state.
That's where the real soul comes from, though, man. Oklahoma City is legendary amongst all the old soul singers back from like Ike and Tina Turner and James Brown, Little Rich, all those cats. Man, they used to love coming through Oklahoma City. It's a vibe there.
It was. It really was.
It was a place on that Chitlin circuit. It's part of the Chitlin circuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they love coming through Oklahoma City. It's real soul there. It's got a real soulful energy.
All right, so you came from Oklahoma City, you moved to Fort Worth, started making music there.
That's right.
So what really got you into music? What inspired you to start doing music?
I don't know. It was inside of me, and it reared its head one day and said, "I'm in here, make some music, let me do my thing," and so I unleashed it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I dig that.
It was inside of me.
Yeah, it is inside you. But like, what really
Wonderful
kicked it off, man? Something everyone's on that ledge.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's always on that ledge. What gave you that push?
Just being around. It's actually some guys that I grew up with, some friends of mine, and it's interesting you said gave me that push because we live in a time where, music is so accessible as far as having the resources to create music.
Yeah.
More so than it was back then. It wasn't like you even had, that was even, maybe you had a 4-track in your house, but other than that, you had to go to a studio that had, 24-track board with the 2-inch reels, and if you could afford, the session fee. Mm-hmm. Now it's very accessible to make it so, everyone, it's not like people really need a push in these days. It's accessible.
It's all around
you.
There.
It's all around you.
See,
but you're right. But back then it was like you really needed a push, especially if you were in a place that was not so connected. If you were in a remote city, if you weren't in one of the large markets like L.A., New York, Dallas, where you were just in the center of it, then you were disconnected from it. So you didn't aspire to really go after it because you didn't think it was possible. But what happened? Like I said, I had some friends that they were a little older than me and got connected and signed a record deal, and they were accessible. I'd go to the rehearsals and go to all the gigs, and I was just really super inspired. And I was like, okay, now I have the vision. I can see it. I can do this. Man, it's been a strong desire for me since I was 18, 19, and man, just blessed to be still doing it after all these years, because it's it's a blessing.
All right, I'm about to play Another You. Why don't you tell us a little bit? Why don't you tell us a little bit about that? A little pregame before I play that.
Yeah, 2012, my first mainstream album, King of the Fool and Opera, Volume 1, and it features Kanye West.
It's a good feature. That's a good feature.
It's a good feature. But yeah, so Another You was released on that album. And I'm actually about to start releasing music for my second project, second couple of projects, an EP and an LP coming up next week starting. And it's going to be re-released on that project, The Seventh Day, my first EP, or my first project since 2012.
All right, very good. Well, this is Another You.
Another You.
Featuring Kanye.
When I get back, you gon' take that off. In the mirror like, hey me, stay me. I make money, money don't make me. Hey honey, what do you take me for? Don't look at me like I'm crazy. Don't ever think that it fazed me. You ain't finna do nothing, you ain't crazy. You ain't built like that. Hey baby, what it feel like? I just figured I said it, screw it. It don't really matter what you do when you do it. Tony Williams and this bitch, who you with?
It don't really matter what you do. There'll never be another you. Just have fun. Dictatorship's not for human people. What good is love if we can't be equal? What good is a light if it does not shine? Gonna get yours, cause I'm gonna get mine. How do you get old if you've never been new? I'm telling you the truth, baby. Here's another day in the life of a champion knight. I still lose a fight. I'm ashamed, but I might. Whether wrong, whether right, I see danger in sight.
I'm feeling like Stevie right now, you know? I had the strangest feeling lately. The niggas so fake, I'm outfit. And every time they flake like Frosted, I just make my profit and get a girl who barely brought fit. Oh shit, he back on his feet like carpet. He was just playing possum, playing like I wasn't awesome. Yeah, I got some jokes, don't I? Ha ha ha, laugh it up, and they'll be whack, and we'll be the last one cracking up. Matter of fact, because you niggas wanna doubt me, let's see how I feel without me. I'm taking off on this rocket, y'all mean?
It don't really matter what you do.
That was Another You on Deep Wax, Davlock Radio, by the world famous Tony Williams.
My jam.
Yeah, featuring Kanye West.
Featuring Kanye, what do you think about it?
Man, I love that harmony. The harmony, the vibe, man. It's like that's some sit back and chill music, you know. That's some like you got your girl over, you got some candles,
Well,
you got something rolled up.
It's old school. I've been on this old school. I've been comparing things to or feelings or sensations or connecting with those things that were old school of a long, of way back in the day. I don't know. I'm just on that. Yeah, man. You see these 1980s. Right, these are like the Gold's Gym 1980s psychedelic workout pants.
You guys can't see these pants. But I'm about to ask him where he got them.
I'm the vintage man.
Yeah, they are very nice.
Seriously, so I like have this. Like I got this vintage store. I do it. My passion is throwback. It's
look at this shirt. Come on, look at me.
I got a
McGruff. I got a McGruff Crime Dog shirt on. I'm all about throwback. I'm all about vintage.
Music and everything that I'm feeling these days. It's a throwback, a reach back into history, and even capturing that feeling.
Yeah. Like when Crystal Pepsi came back out, I bought two cases.
And live music, you know what I'm saying, man? It's like technology. We keep moving so fast into the future, but it's like live horns and live drums. It's like you can never replace that. That's why you got to come out and see live music.
That big band feeling, that it fills you up, it knocks you back, and you don't need.
We're going so far as a people, as a race, as a human race into the future that you got to slow down sometimes, and you can't. You got to look around. See live music.
You got to slow down and look around.
You have to stay connected to something.
Yeah, not your phones.
Not your phones.
Not your phones.
Get a real experience.
Yeah, you got to connect with people. You got to connect.
Harvest House tomorrow night.
Yeah, come out to Harvest House,
and it's going to be I promise, a really exciting show. We're going to party.
Yeah. Who else is going to be on that show?
Oh man, young solo artist out of Dallas by the name of Sam Harvey. Really funky pop, guitar, singer, songwriter, soulful, funky.
Yeah.
And my boys, Smooth Funk. I want to say they're like it's an ensemble, funk jazz ensemble.
Yeah. I can dig that.
It's vibes. And it's gonna be kind of seamless show. We're just gonna come out and we're gonna vibe and we're gonna play and try to not let the music stop at any point. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
Never kill the vibe.
All right, you got to keep it going. Keep it going.
I've been the vibe going.
I've been to too many shows when there's been like there's 10,
Mad
15
Dabber,
minutes in
you know
between.
About keeping the vibes going.
Oh, I definitely do, man.
Keep the vibes.
I definitely do. If I'm there are no fights. Trust me, man. Like I keep the good vibes going. I keep people happy. I keep people just in that vibe. Like you got to keep them. You got to keep them there. And you gotta put them there. You gotta keep them there. And if you have a 10, 15 minute,
when I leave, you know how I do it. Yeah. When all the music stops, and then I go home, and then I watch like 4 straight episodes of Fargo because they'll take you there.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
That's
show.
what I like about Fargo, man. It just it takes you back to that, just like the music, just like all of this. Like I'm on that right now.
No, I love the movie. I need to be
connected to the.
I love the movie. I haven't seen the show yet. Do you recommend it? Do you recommend it?
You haven't seen Fargo?
I've seen the movie.
Have you not seen the TV series?
No, I haven't seen it. I've been so busy. I usually just like I'm
feeling very Fargo right now. As a matter of fact.
I mean, I've seen the movie. That's not very reassuring. But yeah, man, I usually just watch shows like in chunks, like in marathons, like short marathons. I do as well. Yeah, so I guess it needs to come out to like how many seasons?
If it's not worth binging on, it's probably not worth watching.
Yeah, Like there's shows like Oz. I watched that the whole series in like
I've not
1
seen
month.
that one.
It's HBO's first TV show that wasn't
Really?
Red Shoe Diaries or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
The first series that kicked
Yeah.
that whole trend off.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was Oz, and had a lot of great actors in it, and it's like Orange is the New Black,
Right.
but a lot more real.
Okay.
Like it's
I got introduced to that culture via True Blood. That was my introduction, and I was sprung.
I watched True Blood.
True Blood blew my mind.
Yeah. I've yet to see the last season, but people tell me not
How'd
to bother.
you stop? You actually put on brakes
Yeah.
while the True Blood train was rolling?
Well, I had changes in my life happening at the time where I just, I was like, all right, I'll watch it. I'll keep putting it off. And then all of a sudden I just, forget about it, move on to the next one.
Boardwalk Empire?
Yeah, I haven't. See, that happened again. I watched like the
on,
first
man,
three
you're
seasons.
killing me.
First 3 seasons.
You're killing me, man.
Yeah, I watched the first 3 seasons of Boardwalk Empire. Then I just stopped because actually, no, that was Amazon Prime's fault. I'm blaming Amazon Prime because they only had the first 3 seasons on there. And they didn't have the last seasons, so I had to wait for Amazon Prime to come out. I didn't have HBO Go yet. But, now I have
So
HBO
that's what
Go.
you blamed not watching all 4 seasons of Boardwalk Empire?
Yeah, I'm blaming. But see, here's the thing about True Blood, though. It got goofy.
It got goofy.
It got
I know,
goofy.
but you were
Got-
already pulled in. I just couldn't put on brakes once I was pulled in.
Yeah, like the second and third season, those were great seasons. But
was
it just started
hooked.
getting a lot more goofy, and I just couldn't really listen to that. So you've been watching any of the Marvel movies?
Marvel movies. I haven't gotten into. I think.
You haven't?
How many? How far are they on Iron Man?
Dude, they did Iron Man 3. They did Civil War already. They did Civil War already.
1 and 2. They did what?
Civil War. They've been so far. They got Iron Man. They got Thor. They're even at Doctor Strange and Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Man, you got a lot to catch up on with that. Man, you gotta get like,
Guardians of the Galaxy.
a few days.
I saw that one. I saw that was out.
Yeah.
I didn't see it, but I saw that it was out.
Yeah. Well, you gotta watch those. You won't be disappointed.
Okay,
They're fun movies.
they are fun.
Yeah. Take the family.
Take the family, right?
Yeah. Right.
I was just saying, see, with all the series, I was just saying recently that it didn't seem to be quality of movie. What movies have I missed? Because I haven't seen one in forever. Like,
You missed
a brand
Thor.
new
You
movie.
missed Captain
Because I've been
America.
watching the TV. I watch TV series.
Yeah. You're a TV guy.
I'm whatever's good.
All right. What about here? You want Sopranos?
I haven't done The Sopranos. I haven't got on.
That happened to me again. I watched the first few seasons and then I stopped for some reason. I don't know why, man. I don't know what it is. Maybe I need to see somebody about that. Might be some deep psychological issues I have.
With watching all the Marvels.
No, it's watching all the TV series. But I did finish Oz. That was going. Have you seen Stranger Things?
Stranger Things. I tried to watch that one.
Yeah. See, now that's throwback that's throwback as fuck. Stranger Things.
I'm gonna. What does? Well, I don't want to kill the premise. I don't want to know the
Yeah.
premise. So
It's set in the 80s. They play Dungeons and Dragons, and they watch movies, and like everything is like inspired by 80s movies. Yeah, I recommend it. Hey, this is Bone Thugs and Harmony, Thuggish Ruggish Bone.
We're not against rap. We're not against rappers. But we are against those thugs.
It's the Thuggish Ruggish Bone. It's the Thuggish Ruggish Bone.
to my skull crack, big blue all the way back.
If you can, take another swig to the brain rose. Logan, instead of choking off that potent smoking, running from the popo. Now, gotta get them up with my busters. Right turn to the double glut. Pull to the curse, smoke with my hustlers. Puff up to the brain shot. Left POD'd it and tweeted. Gotta get another case for my trunk. Oh, English really don't need it. But in case my juice when they get drunk, that pump bomb. So live on my lung, you know won't they get shut down. Thug running the neck, what? And you better believe everyone in the stuck style. So what now? See the bone done clank. Never gon' change, so flame up. Sit back and just smoke to the same cut. Let the face on the creepin' like came up.
That was Thuggish Ruggish Bone by Bone Thugs and Harmony. You're listening to Deep Wax on Davlock Radio. We still got the world famous Tony Williams here with us. Now, yeah, you are. You're still with us. You're still hacking it. You got this, man. I believe in you. So, earlier you were talking about you have your own store where you have throwback clothes.
Throwback, retro, vintage. Space 137 vintage. Yeah.
Yeah?
Vibes, yeah. Vibes. It's very nostalgic, funky, hip.
So what kind of clothes you got? My bad. Like what style pants you got? You know, like what can people look for when you get there?
What do they look for?
Like what can people look for when they get there?
What kind of clothes? It's a vintage store. It's vintage vibes. That's what it is, man. It's just vibes, man. It's hip fashion, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, let's say I was going up there. I want to get some bell bottoms.
We got bell bottoms.
All right. How about some parachute pants?
Parachute pants. You pulling stuff out of the time capsule. It's vintage.
It is.
It is
vintage now. 1990 is now vintage.
Vintage vibes, vintage soul. Tomorrow night at Harvest House.
Yeah.
Vintage vibes, vintage soul.
I'm down with that. I'm down with that. Cause yeah, I'll definitely be there. You'll find me there, and you'll find many other performers. You know, actual 8-piece bands. Like like it's that thing where you don't need so many speakers. You just need that horn section to blast you out of your seat. But yeah, man, come to Harvest. Come to Harvest House. Here, let's play some more of your music.
Play some music.
This is money.
Feds, Federal Reserve. Reserve yourself, Federal Reserve. Serve. I wrote a letter to the government. Some nerve. Am I a hero? If I question the dollar bill, the World Bank's the euro. Pounding my head against the wall like, God damn it, you are such a zero. But yeah, can I borrow that? Can I? Knowing a man in debt is a man still trapped. Serve.
Change your ways. Money will make your day. Money will make you kill. Money make you steal. Come on, let me show you how to get this money. I gotta get me some. I gotta get me some. I gotta get me some. Take the money and run. I gotta get me some. I gotta get me some. I gotta get me some. You know I gotta get it. Girl, I gotta get me some money. Will break your heart. Money will tear love apart. Money will make you sin. Money will make you lose your friend. Come on, let me show you how to get this money. I gotta get me some. I gotta get me some. I gotta get me some. I'ma be the one to go. I gotta get me some. I gotta get me some. I gotta get me some. You know I gotta get it. Girl, I gotta get me some. Gotta get that money. I 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 gotta get that money.
I got money in my pocket, I got money in the bank. Money in my closet, I got money in the safe. Money I deposit, I got money that I waste. Money in my wallet, throw this money in your face. Money on my mind, think about it every day. Think about it every hour, collect money hours. Bathing with some money, so about to have a money shower. Better have my money ready, pumps the engine when you see me, pumps are sweating, Bobby.
I gotta get me some. I gotta get me some. I gotta get me some. I'ma be the one to go.
Shorty treat me different, now you want a diamond ring and Michael Kors. Damn, ain't it funny how your money make a woman pay attention?
That was Money by you, Tony Williams,
By me.
world famous.
Featuring Pharoah Monch and, Bobby Session. DFW MC.
Tell us about this song.
Vibes.
Sorry, we rehearsed this,
It's got
guys.
that throwback. It's got the throwback. I'm telling you, man, I'm on that, man. Just vibes.
Man, all those vibes and throwbacks with that song.
Vibes and throwbacks.
If you're feeling those vibes, guys, of the throwback song, then you're going to love the show coming up tomorrow. Now tell me, man, who influenced you?
Influence, man. I was influenced by just, coming up, family, influence, vibes.
Vibes and throwback. All right, guys. You know what? This was a pretty good interview. I say, they're gonna love this one. They're gonna love this. I hope they'll be laughing as much as we are. I hope they get as much entertainment out of this interview as we did today. Yeah, they can't see.
I can't see me.
There was nothing in that, it's just. Anyways, we got one more song. This is Moby, Shot in the Back of the Head. Come out to the Harvest House tomorrow. Hear the almost world infamous Tony Williams. His 8-piece band. Harvest House. What time does it start?
9 o'clock.
9 p.m., guys.
9 p.m.
And come hungry. There's a taco truck out there. A food truck out there.
Those tacos over there.
Yeah, they're really good. Really good. I recommend them. Anyways, this is Moby, Shot in the Back of the Head. You're listening to Deep Wax, Dablock Radio. I'd like to thank the world famous Tony Williams.
Man, I had a great time.
Tell people where they can find your music.
Where they can find my music.
Yes, sir.
It's coming out.
It's coming out? All right. You guys sit tight because it's coming out soon. All right. And go to his Facebook page, world famous Tony Williams. Give it a like. You got Instagram?
TWF, the world famous.
There you go. There's your Instagram. That's your
TWF
Facebook.
Tony Williams, Instagram.
There you go. Follow, like, share, everything you got to do. See you guys later. Have a great weekend. Be safe and be good to people.